Hi, everyone. It's 6 o'clock. Priscilla Fauntleroy from Fauntleroy Marketing Strategy. First of all, I want to thank all those who are able to make it out to this evening. I know your time and your schedule are very busy if you're like me, but I just wanted to just thank you for making it out this evening. I hope that you find value in today's webinar. And today's webinar is about easing your pain, learn more, learn how to get 20 plus leads a day by doing these simple steps. So thank you once again for joining me today. And I just want to dive right in and get started. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can get a clear understanding about what's going on. Okay, to the top. As I said, I'm Priscilla Fauntleroy, and so I just wanted to cover a few things about what, let me just put this on first. A few things about what you're going to get out of this webinar. But before I do that, I want to just tell you exactly, I'm going to give you a layout, exactly what we're going to talk about. And if you have any question, definitely raise your hand. This is a full screen. So let me just check and see if if everyone can hear me. Can you hear me? Everyone can hear me? Because it seems like the volume's on. I just want to make sure if you can hear me. Great. Okay, thanks a lot. So here we go. Let me go ahead and click this. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about me, my history, and anything else that I think that you would like to know about me. And I'm going to tell you what you're going to get from this webinar so that you have a clear understanding of exactly what your takeaway will be. And if you feel that I have not met that request, definitely I want you to raise your hands, chat room, and just let me know what's going on. I also want to give you some Facebook statistics because this webinar is geared from social media, and the number one social media platform right now is Facebook. So I want to give you some statistics on Facebook so you have a clear understanding of what's going on with Facebook. In addition to, after I give you those statistics, I'm going to give you the meat, the entree of the reason that you're here today. And those are the simple steps to get leads daily. And then I have my personal offer that I want to just talk to you briefly about. Like I said, I want to get in here, give you the information you need, and then let you go on your merry way. Now, a little bit about me. I am a wife. I'm a mother of two. One of the reasons that I started my business, my networking business, and my affiliate business is because of those two little ones right there, Samuel and Ashley. I wanted to actually be able to provide for them and to be around for them, more so as in, taking them to school and being home when they return. So that is the main reason I started my business, was because of them. I just want to be there for them. And I'm also married. That's my husband, Michael. Um, very, very, very good man. He has challenged me in so many ways, and I appreciate it. Of course, during the times I did not appreciate it, but I realized how it has helped me in so many ways, and for that I'm grateful. Don't tell him that often, but he knows in so many ways that I am. Of course, I have to make up for that, so that he does understand that I am grateful, even when I'm mad at him. So you know how we can get when we're mad at our husbands. But he is a very, very, very good man, and I thank God for him every day. Now, I've been in network marketing for about 10 years, and affiliate marketing for since about 2013. So that's about 3 years. And the reason why I put this up here is because there is a difference between network marketing and affiliate marketing. Network marketing is actually buying into a particular company and selling their products. And depending on what level you are in that company, depends on what your commission can be. Most of the time, it's about a 50% commission. So I was selling products and I was getting a 50% commissions on my products that I was selling. And I will say that if I knew then what I knew now, I think I would have taken a different direction or approach in my network marketing company. But that neither here or there, it was something that I wanted to do, and so it's something that I continue to do. And now affiliate marketing is you're you're selling people products or items, but you're not so much as buying into our, there's that fee that you have to pay with network marketing. You're raising your hand and you're saying, I want to sell your products and I want to get this amount commission. And that still can be 30 up to 30 to 50% commission. But in some cases, it can be up to 100% commission. So you sell a product for $279. And guess what? You get $279 minus the processing fee, but you're getting exactly what you're selling. And so my affiliate marketing company has helped me to improve in my network marketing company. And I actually use them together. And because I'm using it together, I'm now bringing in multiple streams of income, which is a great thing. So those are the two things that I'm heavily involved in right now. And that's a little bit about me. I am from Miami, Florida. I actually do live in Maryland, Overton, Maryland. I work in DC, the District of Columbia metropolitan area. And so on top of doing my network business, maybe part-time, not maybe, I am doing it part-time. I'm also working my full-time job. And that's why I had started it. The kids were not there when I started my network marketing company, but that's where we're moving towards, where I'm coming home from my full-time job and being with the kids when they go to school and when they come home. So when you leave this webinar, here's what you want to get from me. Here's what I want to give to you and make sure you have a clear understanding about. You will know what's going on with Facebook as far as visitors. I want to give you some stats that I researched online that I thought was very interesting. And I think you would too, because that really changes the dynamic of what you're seeing and what you're doing on Facebook. A lot of time people think that, it's crowded. There's too much going on, and how can you get your offer out there? And so I just want to give you some statistics on that. Yes, it is very, very busy platform, but you can still get your offer out there. And you also know the techniques to reach these individuals, which is those simple steps that I spoke about. And I want to put a disclaimer in here, is that our focus tonight is going to be Facebook. However, it's not, you can take the same techniques you learned tonight and apply them to Twitter, LinkedIn, or any other social media platform, Pinterest, or Google+. You just want to make sure you do it accordingly and not get thrown into jail in any of those platforms. And after I give you those simple steps of what I do, it would be, I'm just going to close and send you on your way and hope that you all got value out of today's webinar. So let's go ahead and start. Now, did you realize that worldwide there are 1.7 billion monthly active Facebook users, which is about a 15% increase from last year, and it goes up every year. That's almost 2 billion Facebook users. Now, 1.1 1.13 billion people log into Facebook daily. That's a lot of people. Not million, but billion log into Facebook daily. And that's a 17% increase. And that's a kind of low increase because in the past year, it has been higher than that. So Facebook is growing for me by the minute. That's how I like to look at it. It's growing by the minute. Now there are 1.57 billion mobile active users as of June 2016. Mobile, that means that you see all these people, if you're going out somewhere to movies, public transportation, in the store, you see those mobile phones and they're going. And to be honest with you, most of the time they're on Facebook. They're checking things out. They want to know what's going on with their friends and others. And the highest traffic that occurs on Facebook is between the hours of 1 and 3. And I'm pretty sure you know why it's between those hours. That's lunchtime. Yeah, that's lunchtime. A lot of people go to lunch at 12, but a lot of people are looking at their Facebook around 1 o'clock. I go to lunch at 1 o'clock. That's when I'm really into my phone looking to see what's going on. And that's when I'm doing my business around that time also. So that's something to think about. When you really need to be, I don't want to say pushing, but when you really need to be displaying your offer, you would get more people around that time. Not to say that they're not there on the other times after 4 o'clock. They are. But the heaviest traffic is around that time. So you want to keep that in mind. And people tend to engage 18% more higher on Thursday and Fridays. That's interesting. Thursday and Friday, people tend to engage more. It's because the week is winding down. And so people are becoming more relaxed. Thursday, they're like relaxed. Friday, they're just there. I know that me, during the week, I can't listen to jazz because I'm so uptight. But come Friday night, when I'm driving home, I'm turning on my music and I know that I have a weekend to relax. My jazz music is on and I'm enjoying it a lot better. And that's how people are looking at Facebook. They look at Facebook during certain times, but they tend to really get into it on Thursday and Friday. So you want to keep that in mind also when you're trying to run your business and display your offers on Facebook. And this was really shocking to me. There are 83 million fake profiles on Facebook. Don't be alarmed, because what this says is, I like to put it this way. One of my girlfriends said to me, actually my husband said it. He said, Priscilla, if you don't want to be found, don't get on Facebook. Because once you're on Facebook, you will. The people just type your name in and boom. And I remember when I first got on Facebook, my childhood friend, from 11 years old, she and her family moved to New York. And I got on Facebook, and within a week, she pinged me and said, is this the Priscilla that lived in Miami that went to this church, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, wow, that's me. So those 83 million fake profiles, some of them are true fake profiles, but we feel that some of them are actually individuals who are open to your offers and who would take advantage of your offers. They just don't want their true name on Facebook. So don't be surprised by that number. That number can help you. Regardless of where you are on Facebook, remember, even though there's 83 million fake profiles, because they're fake doesn't mean that there's not a real body behind it. So keep that in mind. So what is my takeaway from Facebook? Is that there are at least 1.4 billion Facebook user a month. 1.4 billion Facebook users a month. That totals more than the WhatsApp, which is 500 million, Twitter, which is 284 million, and Instagram, which is 200 million. Facebook alone, excuse me, users, active users, monthly users, total more than 3 popular social media networks, which is why we are using Facebook as a demo tonight. So you have a clear understanding of what is really out there and how you can really, really use it. So let's get to the simple steps of getting 20 leads today. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through the steps that you need. Those simple steps is like 2 or 3 simple steps, not a lot, not a lot at all. And what you're doing is you're going in and you're going into groups and you're commenting on groups. And I want to show that to you, but I want to go over it so that you will have it in writing, and then I will demo it for you in this webinar tonight. Okay? First thing you want to do is you want to identify a group, whether it's a network marketing group or a public figure fan page in your niche. So if you're in network marketing, wellness, you want to look for some wellness groups, health and wellness group. If you're into, what's another one? Cosmetic, you want to probably look into these type of groups. Or if you just want a general network marketing group, there's a whole bunch of them out there, and you may want to look in that to get a clear understanding of what's there. But we want to focus on tonight a group and a public figure page. And what we're going to do is go to those pages, and we're going to do something special to get your presence out there. Because what you want to do is you want to start branding you. And the only way to brand you is to get out there. It's okay that you make a mistake. Guess what? We learn from our mistake. I've made mistakes in the past. I'm still making mistakes. I'm still learning. Network marketing, affiliate marketing is a learning stage. And you just need to know from your experience, this is what you can and cannot do. Now, as I mentioned before, because I'm getting a little ahead of myself, we're going to be posting in a group or a fan page. So we're going to look for a motivational group I'm looking at, and a network or affiliate marketing group. There are some health and wellness group, and if we have enough time tonight, I may actually work that group also. Okay. What we're going to do is you're going to review the responses, and if you find a commonality, you want to reply to that person. So what I mean by this is that you're going to be looking at the post in the group that you are working with. And this is really geared towards like health and wellness group, motivational fan page type groups. And if you like the post in that particular group and you review the comments that's post, and what you want to do is find something that's relating to you, that you agree with. You want to stay from a lot of religious, a lot of negative types postings or replies. You want to stay on a positive level. So if someone's doing something very negative in a group or in a posting, you don't want to comment on that. You just want to steer clear of those particular postings. Then you want to start following the responder I put here, but you want to start following the person that's in that group if you can, because not a lot of people have their follow button on. And then I want to show you what you do after you start following that person. And this is called connection. It's It's called giving value. It's called um, making sure, getting your face out there, getting your brand out there. It's networking, what it really is about. So instead of you doing a face-to-face network, you're actually doing a social media network, which is probably the one of the most popular network mechanisms you can use today. Okay? And if comments are allowed on their page, of course, as I said, you will look at for a post that you can provide a positive comment to. And then you want to send a message to them. Okay? So, simple steps of generating leads daily. I'm going to come out of this right now, and I'm going to go to Facebook. Okay? So, in Facebook, I am going to, I'm still sharing my screen. I am going to go search for groups, okay? That won't be very hard for me because I do have lots and lots of groups. I tend to join groups quite regularly, and I'm happy for that. Oh, look at him, isn't he cute? Anyway, so I'm going to let's go to creating business groups, okay? So I am going to look for a post that I find very interesting in the group. And a post like this right here, where it's saying, make free $18,000 with just US $2. This is geared towards me using my my affiliate platform, and what it's doing is I'm directing people accordingly. If that's understandable, I'm looking to see how their post is, and I'm going to make recommendations for them. So what I did was, and I did not bring it up, I actually have a Evernote that I use. And what I do is with this, I keep my comments together because they tend to be geared towards the same thing. So in my Evernotes, I'm just bringing up my comments here. And I'm going to take this first comment right here that I have, and I'm going to reach out to this particular person. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to right click on his name. First of all, I'm going to follow him because he does have a follow. So I am going to follow him, right? Now, because now he's going to get a notice saying that Priscilla Fauntleroy follow you. So I'm going to open his page up in a new page because I want to stay on this page. Then I'm going to leave him a message, correct? And I like to actually go to the full conversation so I can see what I'm doing. Since I'm going to just paste my message there. And I'm going to put his name here. And I'm going to say, I noticed that we are a part of the same Facebook group. And I'm going to go back and pull the name of the group that I pulled his information from. And then I'm going to actually put the group name here. And I'm going to let him know, because I know that I'm going to make sure that he knows that I did read his post. So I'm going to go here and pull this information right here. And I'm going to just put it in this little insert right here. Okay? And what it says is, hi, and I don't want to get the name wrong, Olinriwahu. I noticed that we are a part of the same Facebook group, Creating Business Success Together, and you posted about Bitcoin and Pesa. Is this your primary method of generating leads, or do you just have people sign up from your link without speaking with them? Are you able to get them to sign up? I do a lot of lead generation, and people reach out to me all the time asking about information. I put on the marketplace to establish my brand. Are you working on establishing your brand? And that's all I'm going to do. And of course, it never works. I have to always read, because I didn't go directly to full. So when I read, that's refresh the page, the email comes up. So that's what I do in these groups. And I'm going to do a few more for you so you have a clear understanding of what's going on. One thing I also do is I follow people, because I'm very interested in what they have to say. I am very interested. So I am following them and seeing, what they're doing, getting a clear understanding about what they are doing. So the key thing here in everything you do is you want to add value. You want to add value as much as possible. And if you're not adding value, no one really wants to hear from you. So in these simple steps I'm giving you, make sure that you add value. So count today. Okay? And I also steer away from, if I know I cannot understand the language, I tend to steer away from that also, an expensive way to build your team and achieve success online. I am going to follow Mark Sabaris. Okay? Now I'm going to go to his page like I did the other person, open up his link. I'm going to go pull my comment, and what is this is called? It's called reaching out to people. That's exactly what it's called. Is you're reaching out, and I'm going to send him a message. I'm going to go to the full conversation screen. I'm going to paste my message in there. And of course, where I have my little placeholders, I'm going to insert this information in here, so he'll know what group I found him in. And then I'm going to go back here and pull out this right here, an inexpensive way to build your team. That simple message right there, right? Put a little period right there, towards smaller I, and it's the same thing, because I see this pattern throughout. And so what I do is I go in and look at it, and because it's so simple, it's you just, I know what I want to say, and it seems to be the same thing quite often. So in situations like this, I keep the same thing. And so I'm going to refresh again as usual. And boom, it's there. Okay. So what I do is I go back to Mark's page, right? And I see if I can comment. Because sometimes you can't comment on a page, and you can't comment on Mark's page. So most likely he will get the message. It would be in his message box. Or what I do also is I go back to here and I put a comment right here. But I wanted to find something similar on his page so you see exactly what I'm doing. So that's it, what I do in network marketing groups. Now, I do something different in motivational type groups. For example, I usually I'm going to go to Robert Kiyosaki. He got 3 million likes, so you know, anyone's in networking knows all about Robert Kiyosaki. So I'm going down and I'm finding stuff. You love learning but hate school. Finding something that I can respond on. And I'm just going down. However, getting past the comfortable can be achieved, but you need to have the right mindset and not just an easy roll. So I'm going to look at his replies because that's a true statement right there. Chimp paradox, control the chimp. Well said. Sorry, we'll have to copy your comment. It's just perfect. And I'm going to say at Seth Francis right here. I can emphasize true. Right? Connecting with like-minded professionals. You notice when I'm on this motivational page, I am not trying to ask questions in regards, I'm trying to build a rapport with him. That is my goal, to build a rapport with him. And so this is what I do, the simple step that I do every day. And the reason why I say 20 plus leads, because this is what I wanted to show you. So I'm going to come out of Facebook and I'm going to go back and share my screen again here. This is what I'm trying to tell you, that once you, one second, let's go over here, that once you start reaching out to people, I call it active prospecting. Once you start reaching out to people, what you want to do is you cannot give them your link. You cannot share your business with them. For one reason and one reason only, you don't know them. So you don't want to toss something at them. And people tend to shy away from people who put links in their messages and say, go visit my website. People don't want to see that. And so what you want to do, even with the other groups, the network marketing group, you want to build a rapport. You want to find out what the person's all about. And then you want to share what you know. And it's not sharing your company on the second or third message. Sometimes you can, because they'll ask you, so what do you do? Then you could share if that's what they're asking. If that's not what they're asking, continue to build that rapport with that person. And then eventually you can share your links. So what I do with this is, and the reason I say that is a 20 plus leads per day, I will be honest with you, you're not going to get 20 plus leads tomorrow. What I do is I do, I follow people, at least 10 people a day. I respond and I meet 10 people a day. That's my way of meeting 10 people a day on social media. I look at their posts, I see what they have to offer. If I can offer advice, and there have been situations I've been asked for my advice, I do it. But if I agree with them, I want to build rapport with them, to get to know them, and then eventually move on to introducing them to my business. I do this 10 to 20 times a day, 10 times at least a day. So imagine if I do, and I only do it Monday through Friday because I like the weekends with the kids. And I'm pretty sure everyone else wants a relaxing weekend also. So I try not to, I may do it on Saturdays, but I definitely don't do it on Sundays. So I do this Monday through Friday, 10 to 20 leads. Guess what? If I choose to do 20 leads by Friday, 20 postings by Friday, 20 different postings, I would have reached out to 100 people just by responding to their posts on Facebook. And guess what? Out of those 20, you're going to say about half of them are going to respond back to you. So the first day I'm doing 20, I log on again tomorrow, the next day, I'm doing 20 more. But in my inbox, I see about 8 or 10 responses to the response that I did to the work that I did the day before. Now I'm responding to them and I'm doing 20 more. So by the third day, I'm responding to about 16 people. And I'm doing this on a continuum. I'm not stopping. I know this sounds a little weird, but not everybody's doing this. And then everyone gets tired of doing it. But the ones who do press on are the ones who eventually get those sales, get those recruits, get those 20 plus leads a day. And that's all you're doing. And what you can do is you can have a little notepad that have your responses, that has your responses on there. And so when you're going through your list, your groups, and you're seeing people that you want to respond to, instead of retyping it over and over, you just go to your notepad, pull out your response, paste it in the comment section. Of course, change the different areas to make sure that it applies to that person. Now, you're like, Priscilla, 20 a day? Yeah, I do. But, you know, there are some days I do miss, but that's what I aim for every day, I'll be honest with you. But what I do is I don't do 20 sittings. So what I do is if I'm on the train in the morning, I'm reaching out to about 5 or 6 people. During lunchtime, I'm reaching out to about 5 or 6 people. During going home on the train, I'm reaching out 5 or 6 people. Before at home, I'm reaching out to 5 or 6 people. Guess what? That's 20 people a day. And you ask yourself, how often are you on Facebook? The average person is on Facebook 4 or 5 times a day. So why not reach out to 4 or 5 people every time you go on Facebook? You can do what you normally do on Facebook, but you reach out to these people. So this is what I want you to do. You want to review the posting just to go over everything. You want to find a common response to that particular posting. And if you agree with the response, you want to read the common responses. And if you agree with it, you want to respond to it. You also want to try and follow that person if you can follow that person. And then you want to leave comments on that person's um, page. If the person's, if you can, because a lot of people turn off the comments because they don't want anyone leaving comments on their page, not unless they are a friend. And then boom, that's it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 simple steps daily that you would need to do to generate 20 plus leads. So, in closing, are there any questions or concerns that you may have in regards to what I just went over? Let me escape a little and go into the chat area to see if there's anyone. All right, thanks. No concerns or anything? I hope I explained this because I know I have a tendency of talking very, very fast because I get so excited when I learn something, and I just love to share it. So I hope I was able to actually show you exactly what you need to do in order to generate 20 plus leads a day. And if you can't, it is okay. It is okay. At least aim for 5. If you aim for 5 a day, that's 25 a week. And that's 25 new people you are interacting with. So keep that in mind. You want to aim high, but I understand situations do not allow you to. But always try to aim high because that is going to help you. And so I want to thank you all for coming to this webinar today. I really do appreciate it. And the key thing that I wanted to give to you was value. And I hope that I provided value to you. And if I did, I would love to hear from you and hear your concerns or hear your questions. I would love to hear from you. Okay? So in doing all that, where did I get this information? Where did I learn this information? I'm so glad you asked. Where did I learn this information? From the #1 solution for all businesses. This is the platform that I use for my business. Remember I talked about earlier the affiliate marketing, network marketing, you working together for my business? Well, this is what I learned. This is my takeaway. This is the value that they give to me daily. And on this platform, I just wanted to show you, if when you sign up today, you will get continuous access to this platform. And on this platform, you'll get a lively weekly lead generation training. You get a full-blown funnel and website creator. You get a professional WordPress-based blogging platform. And I want to step back to the full-blown funnel and website creator. We buy WordPress, or we buy, buy other lead type pages to create capture pages. And instead, when you sign up today, this is one of the bonuses that you get. You get a professional WordPress. You don't have to buy GoDaddy or Bluehost or any of those, because on this #1 platform, this is what you get. You get a world-class CRM. I cannot express this myself. A world-class CRM where it keeps track of all of your leads, and it connects to your autoresponder. So you can do an e-blast in your autoresponder, which is fine. But sometimes we don't want to e-blast everybody. We want to send a personal message to someone. Well, this world-class CRM connects to your Google account. You can type, your message in the CRM, preview your message, push, boom, there it goes. And on top of that, and I talked about this earlier also, is that you have some powerful affiliate products that you get 100% off. These products are great. They're about webinars, they're about social media, they're about prospecting, SEO, they're about your biz challenge, challenging yourself in your biz, they call it a 100-day challenge. There's so much training back there, and you get to sell it to whomever, give them value, and collect on that. And everything you need to build your brand, everything you need to build your brand. That's all you need, all under this platform. But not only that, here's another thing. In addition, as I mentioned, you will get one-on-one hour coaching with me. That's me giving you advice, getting you startup ready to go to generate lead and making additional income, including your networking income, bringing them both together, working them both at the same time, and have dual income coming in. That's for me. But you also get one-on-one coaching from the system itself, within the system itself. So that's 2 hours of free coaching just for you to make sure you have the right mindset to do everything you need to do to start making six-figure income. And a beautiful marketing strategy platform. Anything you need to learn, we're giving you that training within this platform. On top of that, when you sign up today, you don't have to worry about getting your back office set up. I'm going to do that for you. And then we'll make arrangement after that. After you sign up, we'll make arrangements to get your back office sign up. I'm going to get all that you need to get done in your back office to start making profit immediately. And lastly, you get a 10-day roadmap. 10-day roadmap, something that you can do every day for the next 10 days to make sure you are generating leads, you are able to prospect those leads, you are able to start getting profit. That is all and more. I cannot explain how much more you can get. You have to understand, you must become a leader and provide value if you want to get paid as a home professional, business professional. The system is a cutting-edge solution engineer to force you to step into a leadership role and provide value. And this is what I'm trying to do tonight. Give you value, give you a clear understanding of what you need to receive. So, how much you asking? How much you think this system is? Just tonight, if you just when you sign up, $149.99. That's all it takes. In the monthly, you will pay this, and you will get everything you need to run your business. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. This is for you. And guess what? It's a 30-day pre-trial offer, 30-day risk-free offer. You don't have to, if you decide after 30 days, this just isn't for me, you get your $149.9 back. And you can move on. So it's a win-win situation for yourself. So here's my contact information. Here's the website.